And welcome back to Jeff Koinange live at the Intercontinental Hotel. Goodness gracious me, when billionaire businessman, entrepreneur, and industrialist Chris Kirubi make that Sir Chris, according to the French. When he shows up on the bench, you know we're talking smoke. Where is my fire extinguisher today, guys? What happened? What happened? What happened? Tafuteni. Chris is on the show. Tweets coming in thick and fast. We're talking issues. State of the nation is what we call it. Let me read a few tweets, Chris. What you just said, in Kenya you steal public funds, grab land, invest, become a billionaire, then offer advice to poor people. Nana says, Kirubi leaves the true meat, 2 years later it dies. He leaves Kenatko, 2 years later it dies. Naikuni leaves KQ, 2 years later it dies. The 2-year mystery.
That is a mistake. Naikuni reported $10 billion loss before he packed and left.
He did?
He did. I was there supporting them.
Sam says, ask Chris Kirubi if he harbors any political ambitions. We can vote him as Nairobi governor to start with.
God. The governor. Why not something better?
Oh! You did not.
Something better. I didn't say what.
There's one thing better than governor.
No, there are. Cabinet secretaries.
Would you do that, Chris? You don't want
many things,
Chris,
like.
Would you be cabinet secretary?
I mean. Let me tell you, my life is very focused. Many people lose because they are not focused.
Yeah.
If you are a politician, you have to specialize and become a politician. You have to learn to say yes when you mean no, right?
Yeah.
In business, you say yes because it's yes, and no because it's no. So there are two cultures. In politics, you own what you haven't worked for. In real, genuine business, you work for what you own. So I own what I've worked for. I don't go to politics unless I just become a leader of the poor people, just to make them rich. When I see poor people, when I see people with nothing to eat, when I see people with no home, I remember my own life when I had nothing.
Chris, did you ever once have nothing?
Oh my word. Jeff, I came from the poor of the poor. You came from the family of the senior chief Koinange.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I was rich.
If you met me on the road, you never have given me a ride.
No.
That's true.
No, Chris.
That's true, Jeff. You will never have given me a ride. And maybe I would not have even got a job to work for your Guka's bomber.
No, Chris.
Right.
Come on.
So, why? Because I was nobody. I was Mr. Nobody, a young man from nowhere. This Maasai Kikuyu boy, who the hell are you? Let me tell you, I focused myself in how to get out of poverty and how to run like a Maasai. Just look forward and walk. And you have to have principles in order to succeed. You don't make money by short-changing other people.
Is that what drives you, Chris? Is that what drives you? Do you think back to where you came from and say...
I just know where I came from. I don't forget it. But I don't want to go back there. And when I see people who are struggling to make it, I feel it is my life. And that's why I work with the very young people, because only the youth that will change this nation of ours. And therefore, it's very important to give them the culture of hard work, of being honest, of stopping drugs. You know, I take off my hat for the president. The president is fighting key issues. The president is trying to get children, young people, trained in National Youth Service. He is fighting drugs. These drug barons, you think they love him?
No.
They'll hate him to death.
Yeah.
Right? He blew up a ship the other day.
Yeah.
He's put some rehab in Mombasa. That was the den of drugs. Right?
Yeah.
So we need to support the sentiment of the president. We saw the alcohols, those third-generation things.
That's right.
That killed everybody.
Yeah.
Young people, they drink, they don't know where they are, they're coming, they are going. I mean, that is the society being destroyed. And I wish many more people, especially in the media, would come out and support these noble causes the president is fighting for. But you know, the media, I don't know who pays them, because they are always talking about a lot of rubbish.
No, say the word, say the word.
Jeff, bullshit, man. Why is the media not driving success for this nation?
Yeah.
Why is the media stuck in the mud, talking about all the negative things? Obama comes here and says we are the greatest nation. Our athletes go to Beijing. They come back, they show we beat the United States, we beat the British, we beat the Chinese themselves. They were down there at the back. I mean, you know, this glory will be there for only 2-3 days. After that, the media goes back to its looking for the worst things about Kenya. And you know, the rest of the world, look at how they can come to invest in this country. They read our media.
Yeah.
They read us, and not only the big media. We have lots and lots of these digital media platforms. Some are run by mad people who just don't know what they are, and they think they are great, writing a lot of rubbish. Let me tell you, we are destroying this nation. Simply by writing something, we think we are punishing ourselves, somebody, but we are punishing the nation called Kenya.
Yeah.
We need to be proud. We need to have faith in ourselves.
And patriotism.
We need to be patriotic. But I don't know. I don't know what will happen to the Kenyans we have today. I think there is something that they need some God's blessings for them to change their attitude.
You think we hate each other too much? Because I understand what you're saying. The bloggers out there, the social media folks, they hate on one another so much.
Why don't they write about the glories about Kenya? Why always looking for rubbish? And the rubbish which is not true. You know, this nation has very, very bright people. And I say one thing, we need to fight the corruption. But also not fight corruption by hoodwinking the eyes and punishing people who have no guilt, and leaving the people who are the corrupt masters to continue doing their thing. We need to protect every individual's right. Today you take to court some people and you have no threshold of saying this guy is guilty. You know, before you can accuse somebody being corrupt or being guilty and hurling him to court, you need to have a threshold. The international world is 80%. Right? That you are sure. But today, if I hate you, I'll have you hauled to court that you are corrupt. So to me, I feel fairness must be there to everybody. We must punish those who are guilty, but we must also make sure they are really guilty and we have the facts, because the country cannot be corrupt on its own. There are people who are making it corrupt.
Cecilia Mwangi. Yes. You know her?
I don't know, maybe. I know many ladies.
Former Miss Kenya.
Oh, wow. I knew Cecilia. Yes. I haven't seen her.
Chris tells it as it is. We need more of Chris and less small minds who shout loud with no solution to our issues. That's what she says.
You know, let me tell you, Jeff, I saw a lot of talk about sugar.
Yes.
As an industry. But you know, there can also be a lot of talk about maize as an industry, which was there. You remember when government was paying 2,000,
Yep.
was it 2,000 bob a bag or something? They politically they had to increase it. You know, this country of ours, people must understand that you cannot hold consumers as your slaves, your hostage, to buy your product. It doesn't matter how expensive it is. And Kenya must say, what are we good at producing, and produce that. But if what we are producing is available cheaply somewhere else, we must change and utilize our land to do something better.
So,
and I think this is where the problem is. Who has studied what is better to grow in Nyando Plains? All these places you're growing sugar cane in Mombasa, Lamu, I don't know where else. That we can grow competitively and feed Kenyans with cheaper food. Why should a Kenyan woman buy a kilo of sugar at 5 bob if it is 3 bob internationally?
and this is grown locally.
And you know, the poor woman is paying 5 bob because there is so much theft of that factory. There are so many lazy guys growing that sugar cane. They are growing the wrong type of cane, and they are not ready to change. They are not ready to put their farms together, combine it, and bring advantage. Why should Kenyans continue to be slaves? And I think this is a debate that must be raised. We are always talking about the grower of sugarcane. We are not talking about their slaves in buying this expensive sugar.
So it's a good deal. Buy from Uganda rather than from...
Buy from wherever, I don't care. It's not even Uganda. Uganda don't even have enough sugar. Buy sugar, bring people to teach them how to grow competitive sugar. Why should Malawi be able to grow sugar better priced than us? There's something not right.
Sure.
Therefore, we need to go back to the drawing board and say, in this region, what can we do?
Yeah.
Right now, I'm growing coffee in my farm.
How much of it?
I'm about 500 acres. But I am funding the very rich people sitting in New York, London, Paris. They are drinking my coffee saying, oh, beautiful Kenya coffee, Kenya coffee. But I am making losses on my farm. And they are colluding and buying my coffee at a throwaway price. I am going to chop it down. I'm going to do something better with my land. I'm not going to sit back and cry because that guy, he's only enjoying it because I'm stupid enough to grow him coffee.
500 acres is a lot, Chris.
Right? It's nothing. What do you mean?
Goodness.
You think I'm poor like you? Jeff, Chris, come on, man.
Say the word, man. Say the word.
You are a salaried man. I'm not. I employ thousands of Kenyans.
How many do you employ, Chris? How many do you employ? Total.
Maybe 4,000 or 5,000.
More than Safaricom?
I don't know what they employ.
2 Rivers.
Yes.
Huge project, isn't it?
I don't do small projects. Yeah, this is the biggest in north of South Africa, up to Cairo. This is the biggest project. Yes, you've never seen anything like this before.
Shopping mall.
Everything.
Housing.
Everything.
Luxury
if
apartments.
you are lucky, if you earn enough money from KTN, you can come and have a multi-billion apartment over there.
Multi what?
A few billions. It's not cheap. This is not cheap.
Seriously?
We have, Jeff, I have about 50% of cameras, security cameras, compared to the whole of the cameras they have installed in Kenya today. I have 100 acres, and the security in that place is a lot of cost. We just paid $10 million just for security issues to be fixed, gadgets.
That's
just
$1 billion
gadgets.
shillings.
I don't know what it is. In Kenya shillings, it is shifting every day, so I don't know. But let me tell you,
Yeah.
you need to be ambitious. And I want to take you on a tour. Then you appreciate what we are likely to do.
Yeah.
I'm employing 1,500 guys working there every day. The guys who used to steal in Rwaka,
Yes.
hijacking people,
Yeah. All my cousins.
they all have jobs. Yes, they are our cousins.
Yes.
They all have jobs in Two Rivers. They're working there.
When
And
you-
we make sure we keep them as long as we can in projects like that.
When's the soft launch again, Chris?
Soft December, real one Easter.
And you're going to have the top shops in the world. Big shops.
Let's see what we build. I don't like to talk too much. I like to show you what we have because you might not comprehend.
Chris, I comprehend, man.
Okay. You remember Santon?
Yes.
Okay.
This is
Think
Santon
about
City.
Santon. This is Santon City of Nairobi. Yeah.
Don't forget who you bought the land from, huh?
Well, I don't want to go there.
Go there. Chris, go there. Where'd you get the land from?
No. This belonged to families who didn't see where they are going.
So diplomatic, Chris.
And we are happy they didn't see the
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
And we are happy
Yeah.
we are partnering with them.
Chris, someone was asking, what's your typical day like? What's a typical day of Kenya's richest man? What's it like, Chris? Real quick, real quick.
I wake up very early in the morning.
What time, Chris?
I do some gym at my house, 5:45. I do some jogging. I have a machine in front of my bedroom. And sometimes I have a cup of tea, sometimes I don't because I have meetings in town more often, 7:30, 7 o'clock, you know, and my day begins and my day ends at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night.
Every day.
Every day.
You still play golf?
No, I haven't played golf for the last nearly 8 months.
Someone else was asking, what is this with the fountain of youth, Chris? How come you never look like you're aging like some of us?
You know, age is in your mind, but also age is in your mental. If you are thinking every night, you have debts, you have this, you have all manner of things. You have people coming to ask for their money. You can't sleep. You need good sleep, peace. You need peace of mind.
Yeah.
And me, I have peace of mind.
If you were that poor guy that you grew up, if you were that guy, would you
Yeah.
be alive today? That guy you told us you were.
I'll be old and dead, I think.
Either old or dead, Chris. Which one would you be?
Both, maybe. No. Life we led those years is something you don't want to talk about. I'll write it in my book, so I can't give it to you for free. I would rather you buy a book and read.
Yeah.
And give me some money. I've seen you write some books.
You bought-
and I bought some books
Correct.
from you.
Thank
yeah,
you. Thank you.
I did. I
You
made you some money.
You did.
But Jeff, you know you're my friend.
From way back.
And two, you know you trained with capital.
I did.
And you don't talk much about it.
What are you talking about, Chris? You didn't even own it then. It belonged to Linda Holt. You didn't own it.
Well, it was the root of capital. You helped to grow capital.
Give me a job then. Pay me well.
I will give you the job any day. But I like you working with KTN. KTN is a good media, to be honest.
You're a shareholder,
That's
aren't
why
you?
I go reading news.
You're a
over
shareholder,
there.
aren't you, Chris?
Well, my people may have invested some money there, I don't know. I don't follow everything.
Yes, you do, Chris.
No, not small money. Small money I don't follow.
Chris, what's the best thing about being you?
It's being free, speak your mind, have friends from every corner. I'm not a political, have ODM friends, have Jubilee friends, I have URP friends. You know, I'm a Kenyan.
Yeah.
And I have no tribal leaning. I'm a Kenyan for all Kenyans. I employ all Kenyans. My own secretary for the last 10 years or more. It's never been a Kikuyu. She's from somewhere, some of these places which don't even support the president. So, but she's so loyal, she's so nice, she's a mama, she looks after me. So she's good.
Yeah.
I really don't care where a Kenyan comes from, as long as they are talented. I love Kenyans, because when I make my own products, I sell them to Kenyans. I don't sell them to a few people. In fact, the people from Western Kenya who have challenged hair, they use more of my products than even Central Province. So
they have challenged hair, Chris.
You know, you have to start looking after your hair when you are very young.
Yes.
If you don't,
Yeah.
it becomes a challenge in the future, you know. You pay a price. But what I hate in this country for our ladies is wearing dead people's hair. That I hate.
Yeah.
That I hate. You know, they take from the barrio in India. They cut the hair of the woman when she dies.
And
to bring it and sell it to Kenya, because Kenya buys everything, every garbage Kenya buys. Let me tell you, this economy will never grow as long as we have mitumba clothes. Right?
Yeah.
We closed down over 70 factories of textile industry. When you and I were growing up, we had factories, ginneries, we had farmers growing cotton, and we had all these factories.
Rivertex.
Yes, please don't talk.
Remember?
You know, Kisumu had a ginger, I don't know what it was called.
Yes.
I'm telling you, we need to find a route how to accelerate importation of second-hand goods. Today is not only clothes. We have second-hand cars which populate, all the roads are full of these junks. Right? We have cookers which are old. Everybody who wants to throw away a dishwasher, send them to Kenya. Anybody who wants to throw away an old computer, send it to Kenya. How much garbage can we be loaded with? We will sink with garbage. Let me tell you, this does not add value, do not add jobs. And as President talks about bringing industries to Kenya, which he is trying, we are talking to Chinese, we're talking to Koreans, and the President is so committed. We are going to do it. But the factories cannot be here if we adore garbage.
Chris, finally, you've got 1 minute. That's your camera over there. Some advice to young Kenyans, Kenyans going forward from Kenya's richest man. Go on.
I'd like to advise first the school kids. Please spend your time now, your free time, revise. Spend your time in a group, do classwork together. Try to find an older brother, bring him to help you, advise you. Get mom who went to school, if you have one, to stay home and give you some lessons. We need to be self-sufficient. We should not waste any time. Please, and for the rest of the young people who left universities, who are looking for jobs, or who are working and the money they're earning is not enough to buy them a Mercedes, please, Mercedes will come in time. But focus, be honest, work hard. Not for today, work for tomorrow. And for the older generation, please stop confusing the youth. You better get together, talk about issues, talk about sugar, talk about salaries in a closed shop like grown-ups. Don't shout at each other. Don't talk like you have no brain left. Please, let us talk together. We are all one nation, We must be proud. We must be like Team Kenya, which brought us glory. What about the rest of us? And may God bless you all.
Beautiful, Chris. Beautifully put. Well done. Listen, a few weeks ago I interviewed a 10-year-old gymnast. Remember? You watched the show.
Yeah.
Little Wendy Wayani.
Yeah.
She just tweeted in and says, fantastic show. Say hi to Chris.
Yeah, he's my friend.
Did you say you wanted to sponsor her or something? You had mentioned that.
Anytime, Jeff. You were gone, went to South Africa, you came back, you never came to see me.
I'm telling you now.
I'm a busy man.
You're a busy man.
I'm a busy man. I'll give you a check to support the poor fellow.
Can you write it in my name?
Oh my, oh my, oh my. Jeff, you're not like that.
We'll help Wendy out, okay? We'll help her out.
Yes, we should.
Well done, Chris. Well done. Can I have her come see you?
Yes. No, you come and see me.
Okay.
Yes.
Good to see
Why
you,
not?
man. Hey, listen, tomorrow night.
Yes.
Remember the group Bonnie M?
Oh my word, those are old shows.
Chris, not. Remember, they last performed 1979 here in Kenya.
Kenyans can do better.
No, Bonnie M, Chris.
No, Kenyans
By
can
the
do
rivers
better.
of
Oh my
Babylon.
word. Bring some South Africans, bring some Ugandans, for heaven's sake, if you have run out of
Chris,
ideas.
watch tomorrow's show. They're going to be on the show tomorrow.
No.
Bonnie M.
I will.
Sheila Bonnick.
I will be away having dinner with friends. I will not waste my time.
You will hear about it, Chris. You will want to go to the show at Safari Park.
Oh my word. Who is going to watch them? I don't know. My troopy would. These are old. They're done and
Chris,
gone.
old is gold.
Okay, gold is gold. Yes.
I mean, look at okay. Tomorrow night.
Sorry to spoil your show. You have a great show tomorrow night. It's Bonnie M.
Bonnie M.
Yes.
The sounds of Bonnie M.
Wearing their miniskirts. Yes. Okay. Good.
Chris, you remember? She's crazy like a fool.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
You know whom you want to bring here?
Who?
It's Roger Whittaker.
He refused to come.
Oh my word.
Refused to come.
That's a great guy.
All of them refused to come.
Sang the best
Chris,
Kenyan
before I let
song.
you go,
Oh
you know
my.
we always give gifts on the show. You know that?
I didn't know.
Look at that.
What is that? Whose head is that? My, oh my. I'll pin it in my wall. Somewhere.
You'll pin it?
Yeah, in the wall.
Okay. Will you have your Kirubi coffee in there? Kirubi farm coffee on 500 acres?
Jesus. Who painted you? Is this young lady put all the powder on your face?
Don't be a hater now. It's a gift. Don't be hating. It's a gift.
Thank you, Jeff.
Chris, anytime, man.
I'll keep them. 10 years from now, I'll show them to you.
Chris, before I let you go, and I know the director, Nico Tieno. Nico, Buddha Niaje. 2 more minutes with Chris. Chris, if you died today.
Why you want me to die?
I don't want you to die. I don't want you to die, Chris.
What the shit are you talking about?
Is it bull?
What are you talking about?
What would you want to be remembered most for?
That I came, I was a Kenyan, and I went.
You came and went.
Yeah. What?
All right. Just checking, Chris.
We only build mausoleums for our leaders, for our political leaders.
You don't want one?
No. No, I'm not a politician.
You're going to be cremated?
Please, that's a horrible discussion. Let's talk about better things.
Okay, Chris. Good to see you, my friend. Come back anytime, okay? DJ CK, knighted by the French, Sir Chris. How do you say sir in French? Monsieur.
Monsieur.
Monsieur Chris Kirubi.
Oui.
Tomorrow night, sounds of Bonnie M, Sheila Bonnick, and the rest of the guys who they replaced, because, you know, some of them died, you're right. Some of them, you know, like Bobby Farrell died, and they've got replacements, but they're going to be on the show tonight, tomorrow night.
Why don't you bring this guy who has some beef in America, having gone to bed with about 400 women? What do you call it?
R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Is it R. Kelly? No.
No,
the other guy, Chris something?
No, the old man. The old, what do you call it? Bill Cosby, yeah. If you can do Bonnie M, why not do Bill Cosby?
He did not just say. On that note, at Kirubi, at Koinange Jeff, the hashtag keep tweeting, ask Kirubi. It's been one amazing show, Chris. You can't make this stuff up. Thanks so much for watching. One last note, one last tweet. Jenny Kenyatta.
Oh,
Jenny,
yeah.
loving the show.
Oh, Jenny, please. Thank you. And can I remind, and through you, let us save Kenya Airways.
Okay. Privatize it. You can buy it, Chris. You just made $3 billion.
That's small money.
Wow. Small money for a big man. We gotta go. Thanks so much for watching. Good night. Good luck. Did you just say small money?
Yeah,
$3 billion.
it's nothing. You can't rescue Kenya Airways.
Chris, can I use the extinguisher?
It's up to you.
We got to before you go. Nick, Bambi, go. Thank you, sir.